complete ClickUp tutorial. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at ClickUp and I'm going to be telling you how you can use it. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. So for those of you who don't know what ClickUp is a task manager tool, but you can use it for other stuff as well, like tracking time, tracking goals, creating documents, whiteboards, and stuff like that. So let's get into it. So over here, you're going to come over here onto the website and immediately you're going to see this thing, this little pop-up. And over here, you can set up your workspace. You can select which options you might need. So let's say you need tasks, you need a time tracking option, you need a calendar view, a dashboard, documents and goals, and automations, right? You don't need forms or whiteboards or stuff like that. If you need them, you can go ahead and use them. But if not, you can just leave them as it is and then click on get started. You can even click on get started over here and create an account and answer these questions later on. So here you can go ahead and sign up with your email address, right? If you already have an account, you can even continue with Google. Totally depends on you. If you don't have an account, click on the sign up button and you can create an account over here by entering in your work email, your full name, your password, and you are good to go. So I already have an account, so I'm going to continue with Google. And when you first log in, well, once you've logged in, this is how it's going to look like, right? You're going to have your tasks over here. This is what your dashboard is going to look like. This is your space over here on the left-hand side. You can see over here, you've got your home, you've got your inbox, docs, dashboards, clips, timesheet. And if you click on more, you've got your more options over here. Let me just go ahead and pin those as well. So click over here and pin it. There we go. So this is your dashboard. Here you can see all of your recent tasks, your agenda, your work, assigned to me tasks, and scroll down personal lists, assignments, and lineup. So this is going to be your dashboard. You click on manage cards. You can manage all of these cards that you can see over here that are present. You can even add a reminder to your home as well. And you can go ahead and sort these out later as you want. You can see right here, you've got the move button over there. So now over here, if we come down, this is going to be where you actually go ahead and create your workspaces, create your tasks, create your teams and everything. You can see right here, you've got spaces. Right next to it, you got the plus button here. You can create a new space. You already have this space right here. If you click on this space, we can see there's the list over here. Within each space, you can create tasks. You can create forms. You can create lists, dashboards, folders, whatever it is you want. You can go ahead and organize stuff within each different spaces, right? You can also create a space by clicking on this button over here. And in the space, you will see all of your stuff related to you. So you can create a space to a specific work-related assignment or a work-related organization. For example, let's say you're a video editor and you have multiple different clients. You can go ahead and assign and create spaces for individual clients, and then you can sort their work out. So you've got podcasts, how-to videos, cash cow videos, and normal vlog videos and all of that. And you can go ahead and sort things out. And you can organize your entire team and you can create like a whole structure as well. So that's what you can do in ClickUp. And I'm going to show you how you can do simple stuff like that. So let's go ahead and create some new tasks and do it. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to create a new space. We already have one. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this space, right? And we just need to type in the name of the space. So we type in space and click on delete. There we go. So now we have no spaces. So let's go ahead and create one. Here we go, spaces. Click on plus new space, and here we can create our space. So we'll just say YouTube, and here you can go ahead and add a description for this space, and we should be good to go. Click on continue, and now we can define your workflow. So starter, marketing team, project management, product plus engineering. What is it that you want, right? You've got your default starter over here. You've got your default views. So we're going to go with project management, and here we go. So here we go. These are going to be your default views, list boards, Gantt. They're all okay. And then we have task statuses. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to change them. To do is okay. That's fine. And then we have planning in progress, at risk, update required, on hold. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of planning since we already have that. We'll get rid of that. You can go ahead and add whichever option you want. Totally depends on you. Instead of canceled, we'll just say, no, canceled is fine. And for canceled, the color should be something else, but let's just see over here. So we click on the color. I don't think I can change that. So in progress, at risk, instead of at risk, there should be some sort of error. So we'll just say error and update required. And we don't need that. And done is going to be completed. And there should be one more that is going to be uploaded. So there you go. We're going to save that. Nice. So now we have to do in progress, error, on hold. Then we have completed, right? and then we have uploaded and canceled. So these looks good, right? These look great. We can go with a custom option over here. It totally depends on you, and then click on apply changes. There we go. We now have our task statuses. And then we have click apps such as tags, time, periods, and time tracking, time estimates, and other options as well. But I think this is okay. And then we'll click on done, and then we click on create space. Give it a couple of seconds, and once it's loaded up, we should be good to go. So this is our space. You can see currently we have nothing in it. So we only have a list, which is over here. That's going to be our to-do list. So let's go ahead and create a document or a form. Actually, we'll go ahead and create a document. This document will be our resources. So I'm going to type in resources, or actually team resources. That's a much better name. Team resources over here. And here we can add all the links to our resources like Google Drive, all our other website where we can get other options like other resources like free music, non-copyrighted music, commercial license, all of those like shutter.com, envato.com, Pixabay, all of those types of resources, right? We can create subpages. We also have templates, lists, Google Drive. You can see right here, we can upload all of these options to just say that, everything that all our team would require are going to be over here. Links, websites, channels, reference videos, everything is going to be over here. So you can set that up for yourself. And you can easily set that up by just pressing this / button, right? It'll open up all of your options like templates option, right? You've got all these different options to choose from. Click on browse templates and it's going to open up this pop-up, the template center. And you can go ahead and select this over here. So you got brand style, you've got your 50/50 assignments, analytics, all these options right here. So these are all, of course, documents. You've got also a whiteboard as well. Like, for example, if we just select whiteboards, we can see over here all the structural options as well. You can even search for a specific template as well. So if I just simply go ahead and search for team, like marketing team process, team leadership, team docs over here. So if we wanted to use this one, we could actually use this. Let's say how this looks like. Mission, meet the team. Yeah, this is perfect. We can actually use this. You can see all the pages over here. So let's say we use this and click on use template, and over here it'll automatically import. So your template has been appended. So here you can see team hub. All of our requirements are going to be over here. So something like this. Perfect. It will work. So you can create this. Next, once we have that, we can go into lists, and instead of it being list, we can rename it to tasks. And over here, we can set the priorities, but currently we can't because that's available for the pro version. And here we can set the color. We'll go with red. And here you can go ahead and add tasks and add descriptions. You've got your deadlines and calendar view over here. And this is the list option. If you click on boards, this is going to be your board option. Here you can add your tasks, and then it's going to be in progress, error, hold, completed, uploaded, all of those. So just add the tasks you want over here. So let's say how to use ClickUp. That's one of the tasks. We click on OK. There we go. We now have a task. And if we open that up, we can see the status, the dates, the time estimates, tags, priority. We can set to urgent, add time. We can even add relationships to other tasks over here. Add like description, custom fields if you want. You can add even a checklist and sub items as well. And you can even, of course, as I said before, you can assign this task to anyone you want. And there you go. So this is how you can add different tasks, different folders, or different pages within ClickUp. And you can also set automations as well. So let's say you want to add an automation that whenever a task is completed, all right, or is set to over here, mark as completed, right? Let's go ahead and do that. So we go into automations. When a task is status changes from any to done, then change status to completed, and then click on done. There you go. Now, as soon as I, let's say, mark this task as complete, it'll automatically move over here. Actually, it should be, I accidentally changed it. Let me edit that. Instead of over here, it should be here. Click on done. So let me actually do that again. Unmark it. It's back to to-do list. And now if I mark it, it should come over here. But I think it's coming over here onto caps. I think that I messed up with the statuses, but this is not closed. This should not be over here. But we can go ahead and edit this out later. But yeah, this is how you do it. This is how you use ClickUp. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. And I will catch you guys in the next video. And until then, take care and goodbye.